Hi, this is Al Steele. I want to talk about a new song that I've been working on. This is a peculiar little song called Appetite and Gluttony. It's a strange mixture of something that Randy Newman might have written with a little bit of Steely Dan stuck in the middle of it. So what I'm going to show you here is about the production of it because it's quite interesting. It's by nature, it's actually a guitar, bass, drums, keyboards kind of song, but because it's set in the deep south of America, really, or that's where the music is kind of situated, I needed to do something a little bit different with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the Sonar song of what we did. I'll kind of show you more or less, not quite how it started, but I'll give you the idea of what the basic instruments are and then kind of what I did to them. So I am going to pop you up on screen here. If I can do that right. Yes, there we are. So as you'll see, those familiar with Sonar will know that's what it looks like. We're down in the rhythm section bit, which is why it's kind of green and yellow. There's no real drums on this at the moment. This is in kind of demo form, and then we will put at least more drums on it and probably more vocals. In fact, there may well be a guest vocalist on this one. Anyway, here, so let's have a wee look at it. The main thing about this is the piano part. So if I'm going to grab, I'm not going to start from the beginning because it's something a bit weird with the beginning. This is the piano part. Here we go. And those of you that are familiar with Steely Dan's Pretzel Logic, you could even sing over the top of it. I would love to tour the Southland in a traveling minstrel show. And in fact, it does those same two chords. It's really a minor blues sequence, so it's not like I haven't actually stolen it. But the verse goes something like this. And then so there, basic piano part. I mean, you know, it took me a little while to figure it out because the chords change a wee bit here and there. That descending sequence that descend from G7th, F sharp 7th, F7th, E7th. Is not the easiest thing to play on keyboards. Really easy on guitar because you shift your fingers down. But keyboards, of course, it all changes there a little bit. So here we are. I'm gonna mute all the vocals for the moment. And so this is the rest of it. Yeah, I've got a strut here. What does this do? Oh yeah, actually it does. Yeah, there's a little slide guitar. I'm going to take that off at the moment. I'm just going to put in the bass and drums because you get the idea of the way the rhythm section then works. Verse starts here. Okay, so there is, in the back there was just like a spacey synth because I wanted to feel a bit spooky, a bit like voodoo, very much into voodoo down in New Orleans, around that area. So there's the basis of it. Not rocket science, really, just that groove that goes on with those kind of Steely Dan kind of chords there. And then over the top of that, I decided to put a wee slide guitar, just give it a little bit of... Again, the feeling of Deep South. And then as we hit here, more guitars. So anyone noticed that little the Stairway to Heaven chord progression? We've used that in a good few Corky songs. Dong, 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 dong. There we are. And so vocally over the top of that, all right, this is what the verse sounds like, just more or less with the lead vocal here.
I'm the blip vert on the telly that puts desire in your blood. I'm the weirdo in the alley who pretends that this is love. Have you got what it takes to be a truly modern man? Appetite and gluttony, get it while you can.
And the reason the vocals sound so spacey is because there is a massive echo on it. There's this much echo on it.
Lip vert on the telly that puts desire in your blood. I'm the weirdo in the alley who pretends that this is love.
Etc. I just liked the way it was all ambient and felt quite big. And then in the middle of that verse, we have these kind of, again, quite Steely Dan blocks of vocals that come in here. This is just the BVs only.
You got what it takes to be the truly modern man.
Very close. Those see interviews with Steely Dan's backing vocals, and they go, "Oh, the harmonies are so hard. They're so hard." So that's a very close one in there, and it works with the lead voice in this way.
You got what it takes to be the truly modern man. Appetite.
And again, it's that descending G7th, F sharp 7th, F 7th, E 7th there that gives you that. So there we are. That's the crux of that. And then as we hit the chorus, we change into a major chord at the chorus. I mean, it's a bit weird, this, because it's all in a minor mode. So even when we're playing a major chord, we end up just going back to that E minor kind of thing. So this is what the chorus sounds like.
I got this song from Dr. John and pills from Dr. Jack. He said everybody's taking them and nobody comes back.
Again, big block backing vocals there. Have a listen.
I got this song from Dr. John and pills from Dr. Jack. He said everybody's taking them and nobody comes back.
Yeah, so there we are. More or less straight 3 parts there, but they're a little complicated because they got extensions on all the chords. And there we are. And the other weird little bit of backing vocal here is whenever I say appetite and gluttony, we get these fellas.
Appetite and gluttony.
Yeah.
Appetite and gluttony.
Which they just add a little bit of ambience into the whole thing. But one of the reasons that they're there is because I started off this just doing an intro and then going in and doing a verse on the piano. And I decided then that I would change it so that it was voice only, vocal only at the beginning, and so we'd leave all that spacey stuff in. So that's again why we have that spacey synth in the background and a few other wee little synths. They're all kind of doing a bit of strange stuff. I'll have a look at them in a second, but this is what the intro then sounds like.
I bought myself a big old bed. I thought I might share it. I bought myself a present. I'd like for you to wear it. 2 things from a film I saw would suit you very well. Appetite and gluttony, bedfellows from hell.
Yeah, there we are. So that is the crux of it. I mean, we have a dirty guitar that comes in on the choruses. It's a bog standard Les Paul. Nothing much, not terribly overdriven, but sounds like this. Again, lots of echo. I was tempted to leave that dry at first, so it sounds like this in context.
I got this song from from Dr. John.
But as I put echo and reverb on everything else, it then felt too naked by itself, so I had to bite the bullet and go for it. Okay, so there's these two effects here, effect synths, that one of them is just ambient. Hopefully this will just play by itself. Almost like the sound of a hull of a ship or something like that. I think it's from a synth called Expand, and it's something called Abyss. And you play deeper notes and you get a deeper sound. You play higher notes, you get a higher sound. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we have another one here, which is just doing more or less a pad note. So first an E and then up to an A as we hit the A minor chord-ish. And then it hits these odd ones. So altogether, that's the crux of it. There's not very much in this, but it's got lots of echo, so it sounds very spacey.
I bought myself a big old bed. I thought I might share it. I bought myself a present I'd like for you.
The Les Paul comes in here too.
Two things from a film I saw.
Very quiet.
Suit you very well. Appetite and gluttony, bedfellows from hell.
And so there we are. I don't think there's very much. Oh no, there is. There's one more thing. At the beginning, the other thing that's creating that ambience is me going, oh, or something like that into the mic with lots of echo on it. And I think I did two of them, slightly different sounds. I don't think. Oh yeah, I can play this back without the echo on and go, really. Play it off without the reverb as well. So this is one of them. Mix between a growl and a and then this was the other one. Between the two of them. Pan one slightly left, one slightly right. Which that by itself kind of works okay, and then when you put the echo back on it, let's just find the echo, yeah, delay back on, reverb back on, you get this. And I wanted the kind of human sound there. I could have used all synth effects on it, but I just find that those human sounds in there kind of really make a slightly eerie difference to it, where you feel that it could be some beast of some kind or whatever. I think I read somewhere about what they made the Doctor Who TARDIS out of it, and it was a mixture of like a cheetah and something being dragged along the floor and a whole load of different things. But they wanted some human stuff in there to make you feel that the TARDIS itself had a personality. And there we are. Okay, so that is Appetite and Gluttony. I don't think there's very much more to say about that. I don't think there's any more surprises. There may be along the way as I add more things to that, but that's the story so far. So that is the latest one, Appetite and Gluttony. Hope you like it.